Good morning from Universal Studios Hollywood. It's about 11:30 in the morning right now, and it's a Wednesday here inside of the theme park. The weekdays tend to be a little bit emptier than the weekends, and we'll actually go take a look at the wait times right now. But right now is considered the off-peak season for Universal Studios Hollywood, and what that means is between like January and March, the parks tend to not be as crowded because there aren't any holidays for a while, so everyone's back in school and work, and so people don't come to the theme parks as much as they used to. Obviously that drastically changes over spring and summer break, but look at the wait times here. Everything is about 5 to 20 minute wait, and Mario Kart is posted at 15 minutes, and that's something you don't really get to see here inside of the theme park. Mario Kart is usually posted over 180 minutes. I mean, just walking around right now, this is usually when the theme park gets a little bit busier, but you can see that there's hardly anyone here. Now, before we do anything inside of the theme park, I think it's worth checking out PowerUp Cafe. This is one of the newest Nintendo-themed cafes inside of the park. So today we're all mushroomed up, if you couldn't tell already. At the PowerUp Cafe, they offer many unique snacks, and some of my favorites are the calzone and the PowerUp sodas. Now, the calzone is essentially just a pizza, but stuffed in bread, and the display is very unique. It's dressed up like a little red mushroom. Inside, it's filled with sausage, pepperoni, and marinara sauce. And on the top, there's this like gooey consistency, and this is actually just mozzarella cheese. Now, this soda is really cool. It's essentially just Sprite with strawberry boba balls on the bottom, but you can add flavor by dropping in the PowerUp, and the PowerUp is this small little mushroom, which is so cute. It looks like our little calzone over here. You drop it into the water, or the ice, or whatever this is, the soda, push it in with your straw, and just give it a twirl, and inside it's gonna start fizzing. You could already see some bubbles coming out of the drink, and give it like a minute or two, and the drink will turn into this flavorful strawberry flavor. I think it's all red, so I'm assuming it's strawberry. Just while we wait for our strawberry fizz drink to be ready, let's take a bite out of the calzone. Again, it's like a pepperoni sausage pizza. My mouth is watering just on the smell of this thing. Let's take a bite. So good. It's super cheesy. Really good. I highly recommend this. It's $13, but it's very filling. I've had this before, I'm not gonna lie. I had to get it again today. All right, it looks like our drink is just about ready. It's still fizzing in there, which is surprising. It's been a little more than a minute, but that's good to hear. I mean, good to see, because that means it's gonna be very flavorful. My mouth is still watering from that calzone. It's so good. Probably one of my favorite snacks inside of the park at this point. But you can see there's also some edible glitter inside of our drink. It's a very bright red and pink color. I'm so excited to try this out. All right, let's give it a try. I'm excited. The boba is making it really hard to take a sip out of this thing. I'm not getting anything. There was a boba stuck in it. Oh yeah, just an explosion of flavor, and it works so good. The flavor definitely accommodates the calzone. It's filled with strawberry. It's so good. But that's not the only snack they have. They also have a fire flower pretzel, and they also have a 1-up mushroom calzone. Inside of this green mushroom calzone, there's obviously a lot of greens. They have spinach, some pesto sauce, and if you wanted a sparkly addition to your popcorn, they have the Superstar popcorn, which unfortunately doesn't have a special flavor to it, but it is buttered popcorn with edible glitter on top. And obviously the Super Mushroom Fizz isn't the only drink that's offered. They also have the Fire Flower Fizz, the 1-Up Mushroom Fizz, as well as the Superstar Fizz. We actually tried the Fire Flower Fizz in the last video, but I think this is an awesome addition to New York Street. We have some new snacks, and that's always amazing here at Universal. But like I mentioned, this is one of the few times every year that Universal is empty. Look behind me, there's not a single person over here on Pets Place, which is actually one of the newer locations inside of the theme park. They have a new ride over here, Secret Life of Pets Off the Leash. It opened about 2 years ago. And look at that, it's posted at no wait, so we might as well get on the ride. And because it's so empty inside of the park right now, you could like take your time, look inside these little letter boxes. This is really cool. Look at this. I'm literally the only one inside of this room. It's kind of crazy.
Wow! Look how many lost puppies there are, Max!
I know. There've got to be at least, I don't know numbers, but there are a lot of them.
You guys...
But there ain't nothing wrong with a grown bunny having a tea party.
I mean, this is kind of crazy. Look at this. Just the walk-on. So this ride basically puts you in the perspective of a puppy, and the whole mission is to get yourself adopted. So at some point in this ride, we're gonna make it to the pet store. And obviously inside of the pet store, you get adopted. So I think it's a cute little ride. Great for the kids. And don't worry, they didn't forget about cats.
Oh, my ears!
And of course you end off over here in the pet store where you get adopted officially. We talk about the future of Universal Studios a lot on the channel, and it's because the theme park is always changing. And as of right now, they're looking into the best way of expanding their theme park, and what better way of doing that than adding a whole new roller coaster to the park. And that's exactly what they're doing. So in this location over here, they are constructing a new Fast and Furious roller coaster. We still don't have too many details about the roller coaster, but if you do hit the subscribe button, I visit the park very often, and we take a look at the updates on the project. Let's also not forget how beautiful of a view Universal Studios Hollywood offers of the San Fernando Valley. The best part about coming to Universal on a weekday, especially between January and March, is the empty Super Nintendo World. Look at this. Look at this. This is like something you'd never see inside of Universal. Walking through the warp pipe right now, excited to see what the actual land looks like. I never really get to do the PowerUp games with the PowerUp band. I didn't bring it today, but it would have been a good day to bring it because it doesn't look like there are that many people inside of the land right now. This is amazing. 15 minutes for the Mario Kart ride. Like no waits for all the meet and greets except Mario and Luigi. That's like really the only exception. But look at this. This is incredible. This is so awesome. Hey. The line for the Piranha Plant game is so short right now. But did you guys know the flower spin in Super Nintendo World? And Mario Kart is 15 minutes, so we might as well get on the ride. But that will ultimately wrap up our day here at Universal Studios Hollywood. Weekdays between January and March are the best time to visit the theme park. You don't have to purchase Express because the park is just so empty. This is gonna definitely come in handy when this roller coaster behind me opens for its first time. I'm JP, and how they say in the movies, that's a wrap. I'll see you guys in the next one.